Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Brewed Bets, Sports Shift Media's gambling podcast. We are brought to you by Pale Horse Coffee. Sorry about that, drawing a blank, but we're brought to you by Pale Horse Coffee, veteran-owned coffee shop down there in Virginia by Brandon. They fought for our country, and now they're fighting for our love of coffee. So go to check out their website, palehorsecoffee.com, and use our promo code BrewedBets for 10% off your order. My coffee, I left it downstairs, but I am drinking the Hill of Vanilla. There's a lot of great different flavors, so check them out. Use our promo code. We always like supporting them as they supported us overseas. So as you can see, I'm your host, JT. I'm by myself. Brandon is finishing off his summer with one last vacation before we really ramp things up and get into college football and NFL next week. We have one more Team Total Tuesday next week. It is the Pac-12. So make sure to tune in on Tuesday. We will be diving into that. And if you want to listen to any of our other Team Total Tuesdays, we broke down the other Power 5 conferences the last few weeks. You can check that out either at sportshiftmedia.com or by searching Sports Shift Media anywhere that you listen to your podcasts. I've got a small list this week. Baseball's coming to an end. Well, there's still a lot of season left, but I know once football ramps up, I will not be betting much of baseball. So I've got a few games there and then a few preseason games. It's tough to bet the preseason. You never really know what to expect. But I've got a few games that I like that I'll talk about. So let's get right into it. My first bet of the day, you got to keep rolling with them when they're hot. Yankees -1.5. I've got Dodgers -1.5 as well. I like those two heavy favorites. Then in the football world, I'm going Jets -2.5 over the Packers and the Steelers-Lions game under 37.5. So why do I like those picks? Yankees -1.5. You just have to roll with them until they lose. They're winners of 8 straight, and all but one of those hit on the run line. So you're making a lot of money off the Yankees. If you go overall this month, they're 16-4, and 13 of those wins have been by the run line. Garrett Cole returned on Monday, looked strong, gave up 1 run, struck out 9 in the win against the Angels. Even if he struggles a little bit today, I don't think the Twins have enough to keep up with the way that the Yankees are hitting the baseball right now. So I think Kenta Maeda, I'm not sure about his numbers against the Yankees, but I expect him to give up at least 5 or 6 here, and Garrett Cole should be fine there, holding the Twins offense to less than that. Second one, Dodgers -1.5. These are two teams going in different directions. They're taking on the Mets. Mets led the division for most of the year, but have really struggled as of late. They're on a huge collapse with everybody out of the lineup. Pete Alonso is really the only one still in the lineup that is playing well, but he goes up against Max Scherzer today. He has a lifetime 222 hitter against him, and he struck out in 9 of his 18 at-bats against Scherzer. The rest of the lineup doesn't scare me. Dodgers have won 8 straight. I just see them rolling with this and keep going. Mets, unfortunately, this is not their year. Over to football, Jets take on the Packers. We got a matchup of brothers here in the preseason. Matt LaFleur, head coach of the Packers. His brother Mike is the new offensive coordinator for the Jets. This game comes down to the quarterback play for me. You've got Zach Wilson starting for the Jets. He's probably going to see a lot of time. Rookie QB that needs to get those reps in before the start of the season. And then over on the other side, we thought that Jordan Love would be playing. He got a shoulder injury at some point last week, and he's been battling that all week. Outside of him, the next quarterback on the roster is Kurt Benkert, because we all know that Aaron Rodgers isn't playing. So Kurt Benkert against Zach Wilson. I think that the Packers are going to wait to go with their revenge tour when the season actually starts. So I don't see them putting up much of a fight. They got 7 points scored against the Houston Texans last week. So I don't see them being able to move the ball much and put many points on the board. And Zach Wilson will be trying to show that he is the starting quarterback. And he is going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets, but he really wants to show out to show that he can compete in his rookie season. So I think Jets minus 2.5 is a pretty safe bet. Last one, my Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Detroit Lions. The Lions scored 15 last week against the Bills. The Steelers should have everyone going on the defensive side tonight. I think they really ramp things up and get after the Lions quarterbacks. On the Steelers side, yeah, I doubt that Big Ben's playing. I didn't really look into it much. I just expected him not to. They put up some points on the Eagles last night, but I don't think this Lions defense is going to be as breakable as that Eagles defense. So I see this game being somewhere more like the Cowboys game to start off the preseason. That it was a low-scoring game that easily hit the under. So I think that's a pretty safe bet. As long as Dwayne Haskins doesn't go and start slinging things around, you'll win that one easily. And that is the 4 bets, my 4 best bets of the day. Let me know in the comments what your best bets of the day are. And just a reminder to anyone, we're starting to add people as we get closer to football season. If you have any interest in doing videos for us or doing any writing for us, reach out to us at sportshiftmedia@gmail.com. We're open to anything. We've got some people coming on to write about some of the teams around Pittsburgh. If you're passionate about other teams, let us know. We're open to any sort of content creation that you want to do. So I think that is about it for this week. Don't forget to check out palehorsecoffee.com. 10% off. Use the promo code Brewed Bets. And we will be back next week for 2 Brewed Bets episodes. One is the Pac-12 Team Total Tuesday, and then we are actually previewing actual football games. We will have week 0, our best bets of the weekend. We're either going to do that Friday night or Saturday morning. We haven't talked about how we're going to do that yet, but tune in. We'll keep you updated this week. Follow us on all social media, at SportsShift Media. I'm at JTZ4. You can check Brandon out at Sports with BJ, and we'll see you next week.